Practicing the power of now. Eckhart Tolle. The beginning of freedom is the realizations that you are not the thinker. The moment you start watching the thinker, a high level of consciousness become activated. You then begin to realize that there is a vast realm to intelligence beyond thought. That through is only a tiny aspect of that intelligence. You also realize that all the things that truly matter beauty, love, creativity, joy, inner peace arise from beyond the mind. You begin to awaken. So let's start. Introduction by Eckhart Tolle. Since it was first published in 1997, The Power of Now has already had an impact on the collective consciousness of the planet far beyond anything I could have imagined. It has been translated into 15 languages, and I received mail from around the globe every day from readers who tell me that their lives has been changed through coming into contact with the teaching embodied in the book, all through the effect of the insanity of the egoistic mind are still visible everywhere. Something new is emerging. Never before have so many people been ready to break out of collective mind patterns that have kept humanity in bondage to suffering since time immemorial. A new state of consciousness is emerging. We have suffered enough. Even at this moment, it is emerging from within you. As you hold this book in your hands and read these lines that speak of the a possibility of living the liberated life in which you no longer inflict suffering on yourself or others. Many of the reader who wrote to me expressed a wish to have the practical aspect of the teaching contained in Power of Now presented in more readily accessible format to be used in their daily practice. That request become the impetus for this book. In addition to the exercise and practice, however, this book also contains some shorter passages from the original work that can serve as a reminder of some of the ideas and concepts and can become a primer for incorporating those concepts daily. Many of those passages are particularly suitable for meditative reading. When you practice meditative reading, you do not read primarily to gather new information but to enter a different state of consciousness as you read. This is why you can reread the same passage many times and every time it's feel fresh and new. Only words that were written or spoken in state of presence have this transformative power, which is the power to awaken presence in the reader. These passages are best read slowly many times. You may want to pause and allow for a moment of quiet reflection and stillness. At other times, you may just open the book at random and read a few lines. For those reading who felt daunted and overwhelmed by the power of now. This book can also serve as an instructions. Eckhart Tolle, July 9, 2001. Sensing the power of now. Chapter 1. So this is our content name introduction जो अभी हमने read किया. Part 1, assessing the power of now. Chapter 1, being an enlightenment. Chapter 2, the origin of fear. Chapter 3, entertaining the now. Chapter 4, dissolving unconsciousness. Chapter 5, beauty arises in the stillness of your presence. Part 2, relationships as spiritual practice. Chapter 6, dissolving the pain body. Chapter 7, from addictive to enlightened relationships. Part 3, acceptance and surrender. Chapter 8, acceptance of the now. Chapter 9, transforming illness and suffering. Acknowledgement. In the next video, we will read the part 1, chapter 1.